Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, what we're going to talk about in this episode is what state delivered for gun rights last night. Now, I know there's a lot of stuff up in the air. There are feels on the good side, the bad side, the kind of what just happened side, but what I want to show you right now is how the state of North Carolina not only delivered a flip on the Supreme Court, which interprets the gun rights stuff that we're going to be facing, but also it creates a legislative supermajority in the Senate and one seat away in the lower chamber. This is a really big deal because that gives veto majority power to the legislature should they flip one vote. This is a really big deal. Everything is linked in the description box below, and if you live in North Carolina, this is a great day for you if you believe in your gun rights. All right, I'm going to say a quick word from our sponsor, Established Title, and then we're going to dive in, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys think about this one. The Established Title Packs give you 1 square foot of dedicated land in an estate in Edelston, Scotland, along with a certified crest like you see right here. This is based on a historic Scottish custom which will allow landowners to become lords or ladies, and if you act now, you can be in the LOA little plot so we can have our own little fiefdom. This is a fun and novel way to preserve the woodlands of Scotland. They work with global charities, One Tree Planted and Trees for Our Future to support global reforestation efforts. You could officially change your name to Lord or Lady and get it on your plane tickets and also on your credit cards. This makes a great last minute gift, and they have couple packs which you can get adjoining plots of land together. In order to give the ultimate conversation piece for that special someone, Established Titles is running a massive sale right now. Plus, if you use the code Langley, you get an additional 10% off. Go to establishedtitles.com/Langley to support the channel now. All right, so as I mentioned in the introduction, we are going to talk about North Carolina and how this is a model for other states going forward for our gun rights. North Carolina did a clean sweep. They did incredibly good on the gun rights side of things and gun right candidates. Not only did the Senate go for a gun right owner going to the United States Senate, but like I said, the state Senate is now a supermajority and it's got the veto override power. The lower chamber is 1 vote short for veto power. I'm about to walk you through a lot of the things that happened last year with North Carolina around repealing the pistol permitting scheme that we talked about on this channel. This is a really big deal and I cannot wait to walk through it with you. Now, if you guys are going to the USCCA event in Fort Worth, Texas this weekend, I will be there. Make sure you walk up and say hello. I'll be the guy doing live interviews with all the people just to see what you guys think. Get your thoughts, get your feelings, and you may have a chance to get on this channel. So enough of that setup. Let's dive into this. I want to show you where we've been previously, and then I'm going to show you what happened last night. This is big, guys. This is really big. This is from August. North Carolina governor vetoes doing away with pistol purchase permits. Remember this story. Let me know in the comments field if you recall this because we covered this. The legislature passed it on both cases and Roy Cooper, the governor, Democrat, vetoed it. Raleigh, North Carolina from the AP. North Carolina Democratic Governor Roy Cooper vetoed a bill Monday that would do away with the permit someone must obtain from a county sheriff before buying a pistol, turning back a key agenda item of conservative gun rights supporters. So they've been after this for a while. This is in August of this year. We covered it on this channel. Well, now they've got a veto-proof majority in the Senate and 1 away in the lower chamber. Roy Cooper's veto just lost all of its teeth, especially when you look at what happened previously with Democratic votes that were peeled off. Cooper's veto was expected, and an override will be difficult for Republicans who control the General Assembly. Since they lack veto-proof majorities in the House and Senate, only 2 Democrats, both in the House, voted for doing away with the pistol purchase permitting system, which goes back more than 100 years. Now, the important thing here is this previously passed with 2 Democrats jumping ship in the General Assembly in North Carolina. That means they have a veto-proof majority based on history across the board. This is something where constitutional carry, the repeal of the pistol permitting scheme, can actually happen. This is a reality based off of the North Carolina results last night. This is the big news, but here's what's going on. This is from last night. Bud wins Senate race, plus 40 others results from Triangle area midterm races. Everything is linked in the description box. Check this out. Republicans prevailed across North Carolina in the U.S. Senate race and key state legislative races, but ultimately failed to achieve the party's goal of stripping Democratic Governor Roy Cooper of his veto power by 1 vote in the lower chamber. Not that much. But let's keep going because this is where they hit the state Supreme Court. Conservative candidates won both state Supreme Court races that were on the ballot, flipping the makeup of the court from a 4-3 Democratic majority to a 5-2 Republican majority. That is a big deal going forward because that's the highest court in North Carolina. Gun rights, any other right that you want to talk about, any other thing, voting, anything, straight to them. So now conservatives control it because it was a clean flip. Same thing happened in Ohio. Now, why this matters? Republicans now have the power to further the Republican-led General Assembly's agenda and decide the fate of gerrymandering challenges, funding in K-12 education, guns, abortion, and other cases that come before it in coming years. That guns one is really important because as this progresses, the Republicans have the catbird seat. This is good. Check this out. This is from a specific group that actually did a press release for gun rights in North Carolina. Quote, "Now, GRNC is calling upon Republican leadership to acknowledge the gains given them by gun voters by passing an aggressive Second Amendment legislative agenda. In particular, we are interested in joining the 25 states which have successfully adopted permitless or constitutional carry laws, as well as repealing our Jim Crow-era pistol purchase permit law and closing the church loophole, which prohibits lawful North Carolinians from protecting their family in churches which sponsor schools. GRNC's legislative action team will be highly active in pursuing these objectives." They're going to be pursuing these objectives. The General Assembly is one vote away, and the Democrats already flipped 2. The Senate is a veto-proof majority. You now have Roy Cooper alone in the government of North Carolina as the Democratic governor. This is incredibly important because as we move forward, this is how we fight. North Carolina could get constitutional carry through veto, override, this coming year. This is a big deal, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.